Hello everyone, I'm back again with my Disney era rankings. This time, I'm going to be talking about a very obscure era in Disney's animation history, and that is the wartime era. In this era, Disney made propaganda cartoons for World War II, and they made compilations of shorts and put them to theaters. Those compilations of shorts is what I'm going to rank today. Before I start the list, there are two things I want to get out of the way. Number one, I'm not going to include Saludos Amigos on this list because it is 45 minutes short, and I look up the name for how to spell it, and it's not even that good in just in general. And number two, I'm going to keep my opinions on these movies short since I don't really have a lot of thoughts about them, and yeah. So with all that out of the way, let's start ranking these films. Number 5, Make My Music. So this movie is really bad to me. It is like a very bad version of Fantasia. I mean, all the segments are forgettable. There's only like 3 good segments in this movie, and even then they're forgettable. And one of them focuses on a hat with 2 eyes. A hat with 2 eyes, people. So yeah, this movie is really bad to me. I didn't get out of it. You wouldn't get much out of it. It's just a really bad film, and yeah, I wouldn't watch it. It's probably the worst film on these rankings so far. Number 4, Melody Time. So like Make My Music, this movie is just the worst version of Fantasia. But rather than horrible like Make My Music, this movie is just okay. There are a lot of okay shorts. I mean, there's only 2 really good ones, and that is Johnny Appleseed and Pecos Bill. I mean, Johnny Appleseed is so emotional moving, and Pecos Bill is so fun, and yeah. But they honestly feel like movies that were supposed to be movies, but got condensed into shorts. So yeah, Melody Time, nothing really to write home about, just okay. But if you like it, good. There's like really 2 good segments in here. Number 3, The Three Carbiellos. So honestly, this movie is so weird to review for me. It feels like a feature-length Donald Duck short that got made into a movie, and it kind of goes on for too long. So the things I really like about this movie are the shorts and when they travel to Mexico and South America, because those are really fun to me. But the parts I don't like are the segments where like they're teaching about Mexican and South American culture, and they just go on for so long. It feels like a school history lesson, a bad school history lesson, which is bad coming from Disney. So yeah, the Three Carbiellos is a very fun mixed bag for me. I mean, I know it has like a big cult following. I'm not one of them, but I can see where they're coming from. Number 2, Fun and Fancy Free. So like Three Carbiellos, this movie is just okay to me. I mean, there's only 2 segments in this movie. One being Bongo the Bear, and the second being Mickey and the Beanstalk. First off, Bongo the Bear is okay, but it has a very weird resolution. Like, I would look up this short, and you would get what I'm talking about. Number 2, Mickey and the Beanstalk. So this is actually a really, really good Mickey Mouse cartoon. I think it should have been a feature film. But the thing holding it back are the narrators. So the narrators of this short are a puppet guy who is very popular in the 40s and his puppets. But it is so unnerving to watch right today. I mean, like, their puppets are like ventriloquists, and like, it is very unnerving and like scary to watch. If you have a fear of puppets, don't watch this. Don't. So, in conclusion, Fun and Fancy Free is an okay movie that's a little fun and fancy free, but doesn't really get up there for me. Number 1, Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Finally, a movie I like. Actually, a movie I really like. Ichabod and Mrs. Toad is a very fun and charming movie that keeps your interest all the way through. So like Fun and Fancy Free, there are only 2 shorts in this movie. Wind in the Willows and Sleepy Hollow. And they're both really good in my opinion. Wind in the Willows is a very good mystery. I think it's one of the best of the classic Disney shorts. I mean, yeah, I'll put it up there. And then it gets completely whiplashed by the best classic Disney short in this movie, Sleepy Hollow. Well, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It is really immersive, really spooky, great characters. Yeah, like the Headless Horseman probably has like one of the best horror build-ups in history. Like I think it's better than most horror films. I would put this short up there with Night Before Christmas and things you should watch every Halloween that are Disney related. So yeah, Legend of Sleepy Hollow is really good, and When the Willows is too. And I would recommend this movie actually, because it's probably the best of this whole list. And yeah, guys, this was a really hard era to watch. There were so many movies that were just okay, and there was only one really good one. But there is an era coming up with lots of movies that are classics, and I cannot wait for it. Oh, those movies are gonna take me a while. But until then, I hope you have a nice day. So what did you think of my list? Is there any movies you have seen? If so, do you disagree with anything? Be free to leave it in the comments below. And hit that like button and subscribe. Until then, I hope you have a nice day, a nice week, or a nice month.